The conversation right now is that PlayStation receiving Xbox games is some kind of a loss for the Xbox gamer. Apparently, your life as an Xbox gamer, according to some PlayStation fans, now sucks because, games that you already have access to, going to somewhere else is a slap in the face to you. Now, these are not my words, slap in the face. These are the words of a PlayStation fan or somebody who maybe cares and is concerned about your well being if you're an Xbox fan. He's replying, or they are replying to one of my audience member who told him to just calm down. And they said, yeah, I will enjoy playing Master Chief on PlayStation 5 Pro. It's just a big slap on Xbox fan base's face. The disrespect is staggering. Interesting. Now, if they thought it was a slap on Xbox fans' face and they were genuinely concerned, they probably would not be enjoying it. Don't you think so? But really, these people want to convert the Trojan horse into some kind of a win for them. But that's not going to happen simply because math is the ultimate accountability that we can pull in this particular conversation. You see, what the crazy part about this whole conversation at the end of the day is the market share that Xbox is looking for. It's realized that if we had to sit here and wait to sell many boxes with this generation who is basically on their $1,000 phones, it will be hard for us to have them go pay $500 on top of that to then come back and then buy our game for $60, $70. So what Xbox has decided to do is, you know what we're going to do? We're going to go and meet these people where they are. We're going to go to their TVs. We're going to go to their refrigerators. We're going to go to their microwaves. We're also going to go to their handhelds. And finally, we're going to take it to their consoles. And we're going to see these people that are telling us that they're going to enjoy our games. Did you say you're going to enjoy our games? Well, if you're saying that you're going to enjoy our games, then, we apologize that we haven't brought them to you sooner. See, if you're an Xbox fan and this is actually bad in your eyes, then I think you're probably still in the position where you're pretty much letting these people manipulate you. You see, you cannot let these little schoolboys just basically come out here and talk nonsense. Their own publisher, they are very well aware that it has no chance anymore to make as many games as Xbox. They understand this reality. There's nowhere it's going to happen. Bethesda, content pumping machine. Every so many years, you're going to see 1 to 2 games from Bethesda. Every so many years. That's a given. We've been talking about The Last of Us Part 2, and we're getting a remaster from Naughty Dog. Insomniac is the one that actually has what I think is the best output of all of them. But when you think about Sucker Punch, they took how long to make an anthology? Whereas among the Bethesda, family, Arcane, even though some of their, with Arcane Austin, with, Redfall, at least, they put in something out there, right? The other Arcane studios are working. They're cooking up a Blade game. You think about Bethesda works, they're cooking up another game. While you're waiting for Elder Scrolls, they gave you a Starfield game, right? Then you come down again and you look at ID, Soft, or id Tech, sorry, and they are there giving you Indiana Jones. And when things are all, shaken down to it, they'll probably give you another Indiana Jones. Maybe they'll give you a Wolfenstein around somewhere there, right? And then you're looking at Doom Dark Ages. The plethora of games that are going to be coming from Xbox are something that I hope that even PlayStation fans would enjoy. Now, again, you see, if you're an Xbox fan and maybe, somewhere, somehow you were kind of invested in this whole thing. I don't understand. Let me not say I understand. I don't. Again, it is what it is, right? But I kind of see where you're coming from. I kind of see where you're coming from. But you have to understand that when everybody was saying that Xbox did not have skin in the game, right? Xbox went in hard. They went deep. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, but they don't have skin in the game. Xbox has no games. Xbox can't do anything. Xbox is not interested. And then Xbox responded. They cut so deep into it that all of the gaming industry was exposed. It was because of these guys we then started talking about, oh, well, what are the possibilities of live service games? Blah, 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 blah. We all decided that somewhere, somehow, now we're ready to talk about the epidemic of live service games on the single player games narrative, right? And on top of everything, with all of the live service game conversation, yada, 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 ladies and gentlemen, it appeared that PlayStation was basically fully dependent on these live service games. They'll color up a single player game. They'll shine it up for us. We'll yell, yay, PlayStation, not knowing these games are costing like $200-300 million. We'll buy their console, and then we'll go from there. A good idea. I'm not dogging it. I will never dog PlayStation's methodology, to be honest with you. However, it seemed like the fan base went too hard in praising it like it was the best thing since peanut butter, only for us to find out that many of them are getting their infusion of cash from these live service games. Is that right? So what did Xbox do? Xbox will realize, oh, our competitor is farming COD money and Fortnite money to basically do all of this. Why don't we go ahead and go get ourselves some Call of Duty money? And while we're at it, why don't we go ahead and put some of our games on PlayStation? Because, you know why, right? Because PlayStation fans, some of these PlayStation fans are saying, and I quote, I will enjoy, let me make sure I get the quote correctly. I would enjoy playing Master Chief on PS5 Pro. They're giving a review, a pre-release, even a pre-confirmation review, because it's not even being confirmed by any sources. I can say from what I'm seeing that some of these PlayStation fans, or let me be fair, this one anecdotal PlayStation fans comment on this particular channel, including some other ones that I've seen out there that have said, well, we're going to get the best version of Indiana Jones on PS5 Pro. Do you remember those ones? Do you remember that? Do y'all remember that? I mean, it was just like 2 months ago, right? We didn't forget, but I'm just kind of throwing it out there. So they're going to enjoy your games on the PS5? Oh, what do you know? Xbox has said to you guys, by all means, enjoy yourselves. We're going to go ahead and get you these games, and you are going to enjoy them. You know what that's also going to do, right? It's also going to expose that side of the fandom that had already sworn that Xbox games are trash. What's going to happen? I like the way this entire narrative is basically imploding upon itself. Because for the longest time, I could not basically just hear anything else other than the dross that was being spun everywhere. Oh, Xbox doesn't have games that I'm interested in. Okay. You're literally proving them correct, though. Like, I mean, you're anticipating their game. You want to play their game. They probably were thinking to themselves, are people going to want to play our game? And then you're like, yes, I would enjoy. Enjoy. Is it hate playing? Is that what it is? It's going to be hate buying? All right, the PlayStation fans going to be buying it out of, pure hatred of Xbox. Yeah, you brought our game to your console. Ha, we got you now. Take our money, you fool. I'm sorry, man. I mean, I try to imagine it in different ways. Like, how is that going to work out? We're going to force feed you this money. Hey, open your mouth. Come here. Get in. I'm done. Peace out.